welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today, as you can tell, I am back in the kitchen, and that is because I'm going to be sharing 3 healthy, quick and easy recipe ideas with you, which are ideal for nights when you just really can't be bothered to do cooking or feel like being a bit lazier or haven't got that much time, or also ideally if you have just moved to uni or having to cook for yourself for the first time as well, then these are some really simple, quick and easy recipes that you can try out. And I really do hope you enjoy this video, and let's get straight into the recipes. So to make this pasta pesto dish, you will need some pasta, of course. I use this brown rice penne pasta, and then you'll need a bit of olive oil, a handful of fresh basil leaves roughly chopped, some pine nuts, juice of half a lemon, a pinch of sea salt and some black pepper. So start by adding your pasta to a saucepan and cook according to packet instructions. Then to a food processor or blender, you want to add 1.5 tablespoons of pine nuts, followed by 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. And then add in your fresh basil leaves that have been roughly chopped, and juice of half your lemon. I've recently got this lemon juicer, and honestly it makes it so much easier. And then finally add in a crack of black pepper as well as a pinch of sea salt. Once your pasta starts to boil up, turn the heat down and give it a good mix, ensuring that it's not stuck together. And then while your pasta finishes to cook, get your blender and blend up all your pesto ingredients for a couple of minutes until it's nice and smooth. Once your pasta's cooked, you want to drain it and then rinse it with some boiling water from the kettle. Then add your pasta back into the saucepan, followed by adding the pesto sauce on top of it, and then give everything a good stir through, ensuring that all the pasta is evenly covered. You also want to heat up the pan on a medium to low heat at this point to heat through the pesto sauce. To make the pinto bean fajitas, you will need 1 red pepper, 1 yellow pepper, a tin or can of pinto beans, a tin of sweet corn, some ground cumin, some cayenne pepper, some sea salt and black pepper, and then also a drizzle of olive oil. Start by washing and chopping both your peppers into slices. And then in a large pan over a high heat, you want to heat a drizzle of olive oil. Once the oil's hot, add in your peppers and give everything a good stir. While your peppers continue to fry, drain and rinse your pinto beans. And then add these to the saucepan and stir to combine evenly with the peppers. Then add in a teaspoon of ground cumin, followed by a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, finishing off with some salt and black pepper, and stir it to evenly distribute throughout the rest of the mixture. Finally, add in your tin of sweet corn and stir it through. Then I like to serve it up with these gluten-free Mexican tortilla wrap breads, but you could easily serve it with some rice or even make lettuce wraps using this mixture. You then may also want to serve it up with some guacamole or sour cream, or one of my favourite dairy-free alternatives is coconut yogurt. To make the lentil coconut curry, you will need, of course, some lentils. I like using the canned or tinned ones so that they're already pre-cooked. You'll also need some tinned tomatoes, a tin of coconut milk, some ground cumin, some ground turmeric, ground coriander, ground ginger, some cayenne pepper, garam masala, then some black pepper and a pinch of salt. Finally, you'll also need some fresh coriander. I'd like to serve this up with some brown rice, but you could go for basmati rice or pilau rice, or even serve it up with some kind of naan bread. Start by mixing your spices, so add 1.5 tablespoons of garam masala, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a half teaspoon of ground ginger, a half teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of ground coriander, a quarter teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and then finish off with a sprinkle of sea salt and some black pepper. And then give everything a good stir through. Next, measure out your rice and add it to a saucepan and cook this according to the packet instructions. Brown rice normally takes around 22 to 25 minutes to cook. Then heat a large saucepan over high heat and add in your tinned tomatoes. Give these a good stir through to spread them out throughout the pan and then leave them to come to a boil. While your tomatoes are heating up, you want to drain and rinse your lentils. Then once the tomatoes are boiling away, add in your pre-mixed spices and stir this through to form almost like a curry paste. And leave this to simmer for a couple of minutes until the spices become fragrant. You then want to add in your rinsed lentils and stir this through with the spices. Next, add in your can of coconut milk and give everything a good mix to fully combine. And then you want to bring this to a boil and then leave it to simmer for around 10 to 15 minutes, lowering the heat to a medium to low heat. Next, chop up your fresh coriander, firstly by removing the stalks, and then roughly chop the leaves. And then add this into your curry mixture and give this a good stir through, and then leave it to continue simmering. Once your rice has cooked, you want to drain and rinse it with some boiling water from the kettle. And then serve everything up. Again, you could serve this with some coconut yogurt, and even if you want to get that extra fancy look, then you could put a few fresh coriander leaves to garnish on top. So those were my 3 healthy, quick and easy meal ideas. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you give any of these recipes a go and which one is your favourite. And also tweet me your pictures of your meals. I'd love to see them, or let me know down below in the comments which ones you give a go. Also, don't forget to click on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel, as it means so much to me if you could do that, as well as tapping on that notifications bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. And I'll be sure to see you on Wednesday with a brand new video. Bye!